Good evening, everyone. So welcome back to Adrian's live video. Today we'll be talking about the art of refinancing. Yes, and today especially invited guest from Pitt Mortgage Consultancy, right? PIT Mortgage Consultancy, Jason Ching, right? So he has been in the finance industry for more than 15 years, guys, 15 years. And his sales last year is 137 million loan approval. Wow. So Jason, why not you introduce yourself to everyone here? Some of them probably don't know you. Some of them probably yes.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Jason. Okay, I'm a founder of PIT Mortgage Advisory. Then I'm in the industry, finance industry, about 15 years, and I'm specialized in housing loan. So which is new property or sub sales or especially refinance is my expertise. Then so during MCO, actually, I do quite a lot of refinancing. I help a lot of customer how to use their property to cash out money and use that money to do investment, and they actually make a lot of profit. Yeah. So this is my profession.
Right. Wow. I mean, this is whatever that Jason said earlier is actually very important. I think all of you can agree with me that during MCO, especially when the business somehow stop, right?
Yeah.
A lot of businesses they need cash flow. Agree?
Yeah.
Like if you agree, comment one and let me know comment one. Most businesses they need cash flow. But a lot of people when they need cash flow, the first thing they do is what, they sell their assets. So they either sell their, like properties, maybe cars, or maybe some other thing that they hold that can exchange for money. Most of them do that because they don't know that actually there's a tool called refinancing. So, which is why today, and by the way, a lot of property agents also don't know what is refinancing. Yeah, they probably heard before, okay, 再融资 law in Mandarin, right? Like you can cash out money law, but how does it work and what is the art of it? So that's why we want to talk about this topic today lah. Okay, so for those of you who are first time seeing Jason, can you please comment hi Jason and comment hi Jason? And by the way, if you think that today's topic is gonna help you in certain ways or any of your friends, can you please send this video to them? Copy this link, send to them, and tag them in the comment section and ask them to come in and join this discussion. Okay, so Jason, for a lot of people, maybe they don't understand the meaning of refinancing.
Yeah.
Maybe can we just try to first discuss what is the meaning of refinancing to everyone?
Okay. The meaning of refinancing, a lot of people they actually confused. They thought that refinance is someone they have a cash flow problem and they have a financial difficulty. Then they use their property to collateral to bank and cash out the money to solve their financial problem. But this is maybe part of the objective lah. But not mean you need to go until this level only you understand refinancing. Okay.
Yes.
So I think refinancing is what refinancing is when you have a property, then this property already appreciate, the price already increase, appreciate already, then you can actually take out the profit in advance instead of selling off this property to exchange the cash. Then actually you can refinance and advance you advance the equity lah. So I give an example lah. Okay, an example is let's say today a bank is buying a property 500,000. Then after 10 years, this property already the price increased to 800,000 already. So in paper, a bank actually is make profit 300,000.
Yes.
So a bank have to sell off this property in order to take profit the 300,000.
Yes.
But actually he can option to refinance this property in with the bank and cash out the equity 300,000. So this is called refinance. So in the what is the procedure for a customer to do refinance? Okay, let's say now he owing the loan with A bank. So he can actually choose to move the loan to B bank and let B bank to refinance this loan for him. Okay, want to maintain the loan with A bank, still okay, but that one is not called refinancing. That one is called top up loan.
Yeah, okay. So that's one very big difference, guys. So now you know what's the difference between top up loan and also refinancing. Like, can you write in the comment section top up loan versus refinancing? It's like basically like, you know, your property appreciate in value, and then you either use the same bank to get more loan, that's called top up loan, or you move it to another bank. Okay, speaking of this, actually, what's the difference, Jason? Like, is there any like charges or any fees that's different if you use top up loan versus refinancing?
Okay, we talk about refinance first. Okay, refinance. Let's say just now I use back the example. Being want to take the property 800,000 to go to refinance. So he actually can refinance 90% of the market value, which means he can actually refinance 720,000. So he have to come out a cost to pay for lawyer fees and valuation fees, okay, and the loan stamp duty.
Okay.
So how much is the stamp duty, lawyer fees, and the valuation fees will based on that 720,000 to calculate. So what in the other way, this customer actually can opt for top up loan. Okay, top up loan, which means he go back to the same bank. So the existing loan, we didn't touch that existing loan. Okay, that loan still with the A bank. The existing loan, let's say 450,000, still with the existing bank. Then he asked the bank to reissue him a new loan, which is maybe how much? Is about 200, if not mistaken, it's 280,000 like that. So you only need to pay the lawyer fees, the stamp duty for that 280,000 loan, that extra amount, which means the cost wise will be cheaper,
relatively lower.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so this is actually quite interesting to know about this topic. Okay, so now at least we know about the difference between top up loan and refinancing. Okay, but I want to drill deeper into refinancing, because just now Jason did mention one thing. A lot of people have the misconception that today only people who are facing cash flow issue will do refinancing. I mean, this is what a lot of people would talk about. It's like they take their house as a collateral to take out cash. But does it, like, what else do people do? Like, you have been serving so many customers. I'm sure among the loan that you have approved in 2020, there must be a huge chunk which is doing refinancing, right? So actually, what's their purpose? Why do people actually do refinancing?
Okay.
Besides solving cash flow issue.
Refinancing actually have a few objectives. One of it is solving cash flow issue. And then second one is sometimes the customer, they actually don't have cash flow issue. They just want to get some capital, get some cash to do investment. So they don't have such much of cash on hand. So they can use their property to refinance and cash out the money. Then they go to invest, like me. Like me also. Actually, in year during MCO one, I think I'm the first one open a live and I share must do refinance now, because opportunity is around the corner already, everywhere. Then after MCO, the price, a lot of things, the price will drop. So I use my property. I go to refinance. I'm not doing refinance. I'm doing top up loan only.
Oh, okay, top up loan.
Yeah, I'm doing top up loan with Hong Leong Bank. I take out a few 100,000 of cash. So actually, I invest to stock market, unit trust.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I make a lot of profit during year 2020. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, it's an investment opportunity for those they want to have money to do investment. Then this is an opportunity. Some of my customers, so they actually refinance because of they want to change their loan package. Okay, because last time, over 15 years ago, he actually buy the property. He don't know the loan package. He actually maybe that time they choose the loan is we call it term loan. Then
Okay.
now to change to full flexi loan. So full flexi loan can save interest ma. If you have extra money, you can pay in advance. Then you can save interest. So
Yeah.
their original package don't have flexible, not flexible one. So he can actually change package. And some of them is maybe last time when they buy property, their loan package, their offer is not nice. Maybe
Mhm.
the rate is very high. Then
Yeah.
now the interest rate already lower, then cheaper already. Then they want to refinance and change their interest rate so that they can save more interest rate. And other than this, some of our customers, so they call in to want to do refinance because of they want to use the money to settle their credit card, their personal loan, their business.
Right.
They do debt console,
I see. Yeah.
debt console, yeah. So they cut off their expenses. So this is
The
normally
few reason.
this few objective lah. They refinance.
Wow. Okay. So now that we know that a lot more objective. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this so far, comment yes and let me know. Comment yes. I want to see a lot of love, because we are just 10 minutes in and I'm learning so much already. Okay. For me, I mean property feel like quite a while, but I don't think I have that deep of a financing knowledge lah. So, and for those of you who are learning something so far, can you do us a favor? Share this with a friend. Ask any of your property friend or who are in this industry. Ask them to come and learn, because I realized one thing: to become an exceptional property agent, you need to have all this knowledge in mind. Because now that you can advise your client, you can tell your client actually you're having a property, what's the perks. Because at emergency time like this, or when there's an opportunity, there's a market drop something, and you want to have extra cash to do it, refinancing your property is a way to do it. But if you don't have property on hand, probably you won't be able to catch that opportunity. So I think whatever knowledge that we learned today, yes, it's good for you, but I think you can add all this point into your future discussion with your property buyers, right? Okay. Just now,
Especially, I add on, especially
yep.
those they are doing a lelong property one, auction property one. Yeah, their customer really need to do refinance. They really need refinance knowledge one. Because why? Because when they go to bid the property, right? So normally after they bid, they have a time of period maybe 3 months to settle the money, right? So maybe if the customer, the buyer, their document is not good or what, maybe their loan stuck, cannot get the loan. So they actually, if they have they prepare early lah. They do refinance. They have a standby cash there. They can they can go to buy a lot of lelong property by cash. No need to worry about their loan can approve or cannot. They can pre-apply the loan, standby cash there. Yeah.
Actually,
So
that's actually very true. Yeah. Last year I actually did a few live video with my friend who is a lawyer friend and we talk about the lelong property Usually they only give I think 3 months only, 90 days.
Yeah, 3 months.
When you bid until you actually pay off everything. So a lot of loans sometimes takes a while, So it's actually good to have a spare cash on hand if you want to go for lelong. And if you don't have spare cash, what should you do? Talk to refinancing officer. Okay. So by the way, Jason has a YouTube channel as well. Later I will share his link and then you guys can follow him and learn a lot more about refinancing. Okay. But so far I want to just do a very quick recap about what he said. Right. About the purpose of refinancing that he said. There's actually 4 that I caught just now. 4. First, to solve cash flow issue. Some people solve cash flow issue by actually selling their property. But if you really understand this knowledge, right? Why not actually you refinance your property so that you still have that property while having the cash, right? I think this is something that a lot of people miss out. Second thing is to actually to have spare cash for potential investment. Okay, a lot of people always say one thing, the bank will never loan you money to invest in stock market. right?
Yeah.
The bank will never loan you money to invest in whatever, paper. But how do you make the bank loan you money to do that? Refinancing, right?
This,
Ah. Third one is actually just now you mentioned loan consolidation, right?
yeah.
Loan consolidation. So a lot of people having like maybe different kind of like debt, credit card lah, personal loan lah, and those debt usually have shorter term, right? So when they have shorter term, your monthly commitment is slightly to be higher. So one way to actually like solve this, I think, okay, that one is another topic, loan consolidation. You talk about it in your YouTube, right? I think they can watch it there.
Debt console, yes. In Mandarin we call it 债务重组.
债务重组 in Mandarin lah. Now you can watch it later. Okay. And what was the fourth one already? Just now you mentioned can't recall. Just to change the package. Yes, change the package. Yes, change the package. Yeah, I think that I agree. Some people they don't know the flexi loan and the term loan. What's the difference? Especially right now, people who take term loan are actually right now quite rugi one because the OPR so low, and they don't enjoy any benefit of it. In a way. So that's why when they slowly learn about the finance knowledge, then they start doing that. So which is why like it's actually to good to understand all these topics. Okay, let's talk further. So is there any disadvantage for the refinancing for people that you have seen so far?
Okay, disadvantage of refinancing for me, I don't think that is a disadvantage lah. Okay, but if you want me to squeeze a disadvantage for you, so I try to squeeze one lah. Okay, one or two lah. Okay. Okay. One is we need to bear the cost. If refinancing lawyer fees, valuation fees, and stamp duty, we have to pay. We will come out the cost. But in market, actually have sometimes have few bank they actually offer zero moving cost. You no need to pay the valuation fees. You no need to pay the legal fees absorbed by the bank. Yeah. But interest will slightly higher a bit but still worth. Yeah. So need this package you go to find or you find also I will tell you which bank will give this offer. Because time to time bank will give different offer one. Okay.
Yes.
Disadvantage number 2 is sometime the loan you almost going to pay off already. Maybe less only 10 years. You borrow 30 years, then you already pay for 20 years, and now only left 10 years. Then when you do refinancing, normally you will put the loan tenor back to maximum tenor one.
Right.
So it means you have to restart, start back 30-year housing loan. You have to serve the housing loan. This is sometimes this disadvantage. Yeah.
So which is why I think that part, now you remind me already, because I once heard the saying before, because a lot of people have the conception that they want to pay off their loan as soon as possible one, right? Some people they want that okay, I want to be debt free. I don't want to like owe bank any more money. So when you tell them, refinancing can but I need to owe the bank 30 years again, 35 years again, right? So a lot of people have that kind of misconception, right? Like maybe it's not a good idea to do that. But okay, since you are in the finance industry for so long, actually why not you topic aside actually why do you think having like this kind of debt would be a better idea compared to just clearing off like immediately the loan?
Okay, we need to see if if you are the person, you know how to make profit, you know how to invest your money, and your money invested, the ROI is more than the loan rate, then you can actually do refinance as long as you can, as much as you can.
Okay, so that is the condition.
Until the day you die, then insurance will help you pay off the loan. You don't need to pay off your loan by yourself, insurance will help you to pay off. Then you borrow as much as you can, because you know how to make profit and cover the interest. Right. I give an example. Let's say today you borrow 500,000 from bank. So you have to pay 3% interest rate right now. the mortgage loan interest rate 3%. Then 500,000 you need to pay 15,000 interest per year. Okay, 15,000 interest per year.
Right.
But if you know how to use this 500,000, you maybe you go to buy Amana Saham. Amana Saham easily you can get 6% ma. So you get
Yes.
6%, you already make profit 30,000 a year. Then you pay
Right.
for the 15,000 interest. So you still untung 15,000 ma. So why not? Yeah. So except if the customer they don't know how to make 3% profit a year, then don't refinance. Don't
Right.
take.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think that's a very very good idea to put it like today you yourself like have to know how to use that money, you know. Hey, not asking you to cash out to buy all the luxury items, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you buy the luxurious item, for me, sure lost one. Sure lost one. Sure lost one.
So that's why like that's not a good idea today. I want to answer a question here. Like some people ask a question here. Is it
Yeah.
a good idea to refinance and invest in property? Okay. Maybe can you tell like what is your perspective on that?
Okay. Actually, you don't need to refinance and use the money to invest property, because when you buy property, actually you can direct take loan from the bank to buy that property, right? So you no need to do one step ahead to refinance out the money,
True.
then to buy property, buy cash. Then for what? No need. You refinance the money, you just as a spare cash, as a standby cash. Yeah, maybe you can invest to other portfolio lah. No need to go to invest property lah. If you want to go invest in property, you direct use that property collateral to bank, then borrow money. You can still borrow 90%, or maybe you are the third property or four property, you take 70%. Sometimes, but right now, we also have that kind of scheme. Even though third property, you still can enjoy 90% loan. So you no
Yes.
need to refinance and buy property with cash lah.
Yeah, actually that's correct. Like this Rajan is actually asking this question. Is it good to refinance? Actually, yeah, for what Jason mentioned earlier, probably you don't need to do that because you can directly go buy that property and take loan for that. So you probably don't need to do that. But I think of one situation probably you need to do that. One situation is that probably you are at the third or fourth property and you don't have enough down payment.
Yeah.
Then maybe it's a right choice to do it, right? To refinance this property, cash out the money, so that the third one, maybe if you cannot get 90 lah, you get 70%. So you have something to cover there. Does that make sense if you do that?
Makes sense. Yeah, maybe you buy 1 million property, you bank only able to loan you 700,000. So you need to come out 300,000. So you don't have that amount of cash so you can actually refinance then to pay the down payment lah.
Yep. So I think depending on the situation, Rajan, so it really depends, right? So another question is, if it is jobless, any chance to apply for refinance? Because the answer is,
if jobless want to do refinance, by bank policy, the answer is no lah. But there's still some method, some way to do that lah. But this
really?
one, yeah. This one cannot share here lah, because this one
offline.
Yeah. This one actually can one lah, can one. Yeah. A lot of guru also teach this kind of knowledge ma. Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
But that one offline talk. Angeline, maybe you can PM Jason.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's a question that's out of the topic, but let's answer this as well, since you are a loan finance guy. Right? If MCO income by commission are not stable, is there a way to get loan? What is your advice on this?
By commission are not stable, by agent is mean what?
Because the MCO, then the commission is not stable.
Okay, commission all the time is not stable one. When you have more sales, then your commission a lot ma. Then when your business low, then your commission low lor. So but I understand that during MCO, maybe your sales will not that good, then your commission affected. Okay, so your commission affected, you want to take loan from bank, bank still will use your average past 6 months. Your past 6 month income we add on, then we average prorata to divide by 6 months. Then every month that one is your income. So normally bank will take in income intake 80% of your average income as your income. As long as this income can cover your commitment, your debt servicing ratio not more than the bank guideline, then your loan will get approved.
Right. So it, although the bank already expected commission not to be stable lah. So that's why like even like during MCO, like you say that your commission is not stable, which the bank also understands. So probably you just need to have like a few months. But if you really don't have income for 6 months, then probably the answer is no lor. Right.
So if let's say the past 6 months, your past 6 month commission slip maybe have 2 months is zero income one, then bank will still also take your commission as consideration one. He will take 4 month commission divided by 6, so become your income low already.
Oh,
So you
okay,
become
okay.
difficult to get loan. But if your that 4 month income high enough, then should be okay one. Bank can approve one. Commission earner, you can still get loan easily one, no problem one.
Yes,
Have
yes,
to find more sales or do more sales, then your commission more already, then easy to get loan.
Right. So, other than, actually, bank is also doing business lah. So, for them to give you a loan, they also need to know that you are capable of paying back lah. So, which is why they need to do all this like due diligence checking law. Then, okay, another question would be, would bank consider the tenancy agreement with rental income for the property bought?
Okay, this question is depends on bank. Some bank will consider tenancy agreement. Some will not consider. Some consider 80%. Some consider 50%. Some
Right.
must show renter is banked in by the tenant. Some accept cash. This is subject to bank. Different bank, they have different guideline. Yeah, but if you are lucky enough, maybe your rental income, you go to the right bank, then the rental income can consider.
Right.
If really you want to know, then you can go to us lah. Every bank you ask, rental income can consider. But I know few bank lah. Okay, I give you lah. H bank can lah. P bank also can lah. C bank also can lah. M the alphabet start with M one Malaysia one they want 50% only lor. But all need to have tenancy agreement proof. The tenancy agreement must have stamping. If you not stamping, not valid one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have to do that lah. Or else no choice ma. They don't know the document is it real or not ma. So I have to stamp no. And by the way, guys, like throughout our conversation, I'm sure you guys know that Jason is quite knowledgeable in all this like mortgage thing, and he actually handles loan with different bank one, you know. So it's actually a mortgage banker that deals with different bank. So for those of you, if you are a property agent and if you need any help in the future, like if your client need loan advice, you can actually talk to him and he actually provides services like that, right? So you can after this, you go at him or you can go to follow his page. I'll share this link later, and you can talk to him like if you have any client who needs loan refinancing, especially nowadays, right? Okay, so coming back to refinancing topic, Jason, would you mind sharing with us last year, like okay, besides you refinancing yourself, actually, is it a lot of client actually do refinancing last year, 2020, from yourself?
Okay, from myself, a lot because I'm doing online. Then I during MCO, I actually do a lot of sharing online, live or YouTube. Actually, I share a lot why you need to refinance. I come out 6 reasons why you need to do refinance. Then they go to view the video, and then after that they come to find me refinance. So I actually grab a lot of refinance case. So I also actually I deal with a lot of bankers also. So I ask them, your sales are now how many percent is from refinance.
Mhm.
Before MCO is about 10%.
Right.
During after MCO is about 20 to 30%.
Wow.
Finance.
Wow.
A lot
Huge
of
jump.
actually a lot of refinance case.
Right. For people actually when they refinance, they use their like residential property more or commercial property more? Actually, which one is like higher ratio?
Residential because
Usually
residential
residential.
property in the market still is a lot So
Right.
for businessmen, maybe they have commercial a lot but then I also have I did do also commercial law do refinance also have. Yep.
But if using commercial like shop to do refinancing, their margin is lower, right? When they want to cash out a property. So is it advisable to do that?
Yes, margin is lower, 80% only. Then
Yes.
For residential, if you are not more than 3 property, you still can enjoy up to 90%.
Or still can do 90 lah.
Yeah, still can do 90, but depends on bank lah. Not every bank want to do 91. P bank will like to do 90%.
But with strong profile, have to have strong profile.
Yeah. Have to pass their scoring lah.
So that's how about because yeah, some of the bank is very strict lah, especially that bank.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, what about another idea? Because once I heard about this idea before, okay, can you tell us like what's your opinion on this? Some people actually say buy a property first, let it appreciate for like a few years, like maybe if really go through a property like capital gain, like let's say 2008, you buy property, probably you'll probably increase in price for maybe 2 times within 3 to 4 years. Then you do a refinancing, then use up and take out the cash, and then you buy a car. So that it's like you are getting a car loan with 35 years like loan tenure.
Okay.
What's your take on that?
My point of view okay. In terms of interest actually you use housing loan to buy car, actually interest is more low safe than you using a higher purchase loan to buy a car. This one
Okay.
when I want to buy car, actually I calculate also I calculate if I use housing loan to borrow 7 years versus I use higher purchase loan to borrow 7 years. Actually, my installment for housing loan is actually lower compared to higher purchase. You can calculate yourself. Yeah. But one thing, I use housing loan to buy car. I need to pay valuation fees. I need to pay lawyer fees. I need to pay stamp duty. But higher purchase don't need to pay this kind of fees.
Okay.
Another thing is, if you use housing loan, you can maximize the loan tenure up to 35 years, which means even though you buy a Ferrari, you only pay 3,000 only 1 month.
Yeah.
If you high purchase loan to buy a Ferrari, maybe you have to pay 10,000 a month. Something like that. Because installment loan, you take longer term already, but after 35 years, I think the Ferrari already you cannot use it.
But truly, you know why I asked this question? Like, guys, for those of you who are watching this, have you ever thought about this question? Like about car loan and also like property loan? If you have before, comment 3 and let me know comment 3. Because recently I have just a like wild discussion with one of my friends. He's also a very car enthusiast. He actually like talk about this. Like, actually, why not? You just buy a property, refinance it, and then use the money to buy a car. So that's why like, I want to ask you this question now. But true. But one thing that I overlook is actually the stamp duty, like for and the legal fee. Okay, which means like it could add up for additional costs there. But like you said, the money commitment will be much lower because you kind of stretch the loan into 35 years instead of like 7 or 9 years, right? But would you encourage people to do that? Like what's your opinion?
Actually, I'm not encouraged because car will condemn one the car model will get old. Then normally after 3 or 5 years, the car model already old. then probably
Right.
you want to change the next car already. So if you take 35 years for a very luxurious car, then you no need to change car already. Along these 35 years, really one.
Unless you don't want to change car.
Yeah. I also have this kind of thinking also last time. I think maybe I can use refinance. I refinance 1 million cash out, then I go to buy a Ferrari cash.
Yeah.
So 1 million installment, I only have to pay 5,000 only 1 month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can drive Ferrari or Jason drive Ferrari. Leh. So, but after that, I also didn't do not worth lah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it really depends on you lah. How you judge these things are. But yeah. But you gotta wait it out lah. Wait it out.
Mm.
Okay. So you were saying that a lot of people are doing refinancing since MCO lah. But what about recently? Now, like when after MCO, when the market kind of recovers, is there still many people doing refinancing recently or slightly lesser?
Okay, my side is lesser a bit already because after May and June, actually a lot of sub sales and a lot of new project, their sales start pick up and sell very good. Right? So we are busy with that segment, new project, sub sales. So refinance, we didn't promote already. Then maybe promote, then they didn't come to find us. So
Okay.
Bank statistics still a lot of refinancing compared to before COVID.
Right. So through that also, because we have seen a very good a hike in property sales throughout like July, August, September,
I think until October, until September.
all the way. Yes, September, October, the sales was really good. So I guess you were busy also doing mortgage loan for that one.
Yeah, one is focus on project and sub sales only. Need to serve our property agent and developer. So if we focus a lot in refinance, then we cannot handle their case already. So I let go refinance first, focus their case first.
But speaking of which, actually, like people would less likely to do refinancing now, would it? Because it's no longer like they're in need of cash now when the market recovers.
Depends on customer themselves lah. For me, I was still encouraged to do refinance because interest rate is all time low. All time
Right.
low. Especially we don't know in future, maybe in future next few months, what's the market? How about the COVID, the cases? So we actually need standby cash. We need spare cash. If we didn't use that spare cash, we still can put it back. Even though we don't want to invest, we put it back into our loan. Still
Yes.
offset interest.
Yeah, actually that's true. Can you elaborate on that part? Let everyone know what do you mean by that.
Okay, example. Today I borrow 500,000 housing loan. Okay, refinance. I cash out 500,000. So I didn't use that money. The money, 500,000, I can put it back into my full the flexi loan. So bank will not charge me that 500,000 interest rate. No, no charges because of flexi loan is that flexible. You can put in anytime and take out anytime. When we take out, maybe after a few months, I see the opportunity or I face a cash flow issue, then I need 200,000. I take out 200,000, then bank will charge me only that 200,000, 3%.
Right.
Come on, count.
Okay, so to put it into perspective, guys, it's like today when you have the capability of doing refinancing, but you don't have any like spare cash on hand, and you know that I mean, maybe the stock market is like not that good now. Then maybe it will be good in the future. Then you want to go into the market, but you don't have cash, So and you want to get prepared. One way to do that is to actually refinance your property, right? When you refinance that property, some people might say, "Hey, not good lah. If I don't use that money, I refinance the property to get that money for what?" Right? But like Jason said, actually, if you have that money in hand and you put it back into your flexi loan account, maybe there is a chance that you use that money, but you put it back into the loan account and you don't use that money, the bank don't charge you money. Any interest on to use the correct way. Bank don't charge you any interest on that money. So meaning you refinance, but you don't get charged extra from there. So which is I think something quite interesting to highlight, because there's always people always say one thing lucky the guy is very lucky but luck only happens when preparation meets opportunity. But let's say if there's an opportunity right now and you're not prepared, maybe you're not lucky, no?
Yeah.
So one way to think about it is this like, okay, by the way, like speaking of which, like just now Jason really said one thing like actually today there's a lot of reason to refinance. Today after this session, I want you guys to have one like idea in mind. The next time when you want to talk about property with your client, especially those buyer who always reluctant to buy property, when they say I buy property not good lah, whatever lah, give them this reason. Because only if you have property, today's conversation can make sense. If you don't have property, talk about what refinancing? Nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So I think today's idea is to for you to have more things and more conversation for you to talk to your client. Okay. So by the way, guys, if you're learning something so far, comment yes and let me know. Comment yes. Okay, Jason. Just now you mentioned there's 6 reasons to do refinancing. Just now we mentioned kind of like 4 or 5. Did we miss out anything? Can you tell us more?
Some of them want to restructure the installment, reduce the installment. So actually we can extend the loan tenure, then let the installment reduce. This is another one. But another one, I have 6 reasons, but one of it I forgot already. Need to find back. Yeah.
But it's more like like okay, touching on the installment part, like it is and the loan consolidation part, these two, actually a lot of people might be asking why actually what does it mean to do like loan consolidation or restructure your installment. Actually is this, when we talk about your DSR, right? When you're making certain income, right, then your DSR may only have X amount of money. Then if you want to take more loan, but your existing loan is still taking up your DSR. So one way to do that is to take up certain loan, right? So that you are not paying that much of a money every month, but you put it into a longer tenure. Like for example, like what Jason said earlier, if let's say a property have only 20 years left, but you are paying maybe 5,000 per month for the 20 years. So if you do a refinancing, or you call it restructuring your loan in a way that you are still taking the same amount of loan, but you extend the tenure. So you are no longer paying 5,000 per month, maybe you pay 3,000. So that opens up your DSR, which allows you to take more loan and buy more like property in a way. So that's actually one way to do that. I actually never thought about that. Quite
actually,
interesting.
Regarding debt console, actually, a lot of people don't know how to use refinance to console their debts, especially those they have a high credit card outstanding and high personal loan outstanding one. Okay, for your info, credit card actually is charging us 1 year interest is 18%. Let's say you owe credit card 100,000. You have to pay interest 18,000 a year. Then personal loan. Let's say you owe you take personal loan 100,000. You have to pay around 7%, about 7,000. 7,000. So if we use refinance the property, the mortgage loan, then we cash out the money. We have 200,000. We settle the personal loan. We settle the credit card. Eventually, we already save 18% and 7%, and we only pay for the 200,000 housing loan interest 3%. It's only 6,000. We save 18,000. We save 7,000, but we only pay 6,000. Total, we save about I think 19,000. 19,000 interest.
Right.
Some of the installment, some of the installment lesser. I actually help a lot of customer cut down their monthly installment for the personal loan, housing loan, including the car. Or I do it debt consolidate for him. Monthly commitment is about 7,000-8,000 and cut until below 3,000. The customer happy, very happy, because extra cash flow a lot already.
Yes, yes, yes. So actually, once you understand this idea, right, there's a lot of things you can play, a lot of things you can do, lah. Okay, because like here's the thing, like Jason, I want to ask you, like, what actually one of my agent actually faces problem where he faced a problem where the guy the client personal loan is like paying a lot of taking out a lot of his DSR. Okay, so how fast can this refinancing thing help him to clear up his personal loan, free up his DSR so that he can buy another property? Usually, how long is the process?
About 2 to 3 months, the process. Two to
So
three.
okay, so every time when someone wants to like do a refinancing until they get the cash, it will be about 2 to 3 months to for the bank to do it.
If the customer only want to pay off the personal loan or credit card, they can actually request bank to do contra
Direct. Oh, okay.
direct contra into that personal loan or credit card. This one will be faster. So you
How fast
no need to
usually?
pay out the cash and then only go to pay. Direct contra will be faster, about 2 months.
About 2 months. Okay. So just so you guys know, like today, although when we talk about all this, it's actually very nice, but do bear in mind about the time frame, because if you want to advise your client, like you have to bear in mind that there's time needed to do this.
If refinance, you take out the cash, need to wait for 3 months already. At the month of 3, you get the cash. Then you go to settle personal loan, settle your credit card. You need to wait another 1 more month
For the secrets to clear.
update. 1 more month. Then already 4 months already. 4 months after 4 months only you can reapply the new loan.
Right. So bear in mind with that. There's time there that you want to know about this. So which is good. I think good knowledge here. And here's the thing. Refinancing, again, we just want to do a very quick recap. Refinancing is not just for people who don't have enough cash flow, right? It's just a way for you to free up like a lot of your current debt so that you have capability to buy more things and other things. Okay. And also like what Jason did himself. Whatever he said, he do one.
Whatever I say, I do one because I really do. Then I know what's the feeling and how to use their money, so only I can teach my customer, my people.
That's why I always like to talk to people who actually practice what they do. Like when he do that, like do refinance his house, like get the cash ready and then go in the stock market, which defies the saying that the bank will never loan you for stock market or buy like other paper investment. If you do it the right way, you still can get it.
But one thing I need to remind, because I think all the audience is maybe property investor or you're the property agent. Okay, this is really a tips for you to sell property one. You tell customer if you don't have property on hand, so you have not qualified to do any refinance or cash out. In this world, the most cheapest loan and the highest leverage of multiplier is housing loan.
Yes.
You can leverage up to 10 times. You pay 10% only. You can leverage up to 100%. This is very high multiply leveraging.
Yeah. Versus like if you go back, personal loan also not that high, right?
No.
And also car also not that high, I don't think. Yeah. Which is why. Okay. So great discussion today. So before we end the session today, Jason, you have any like special classes or anything that you can share with the audience here? Meanwhile, let me look for your like thing.
At this moment, I don't have because all I have already uploaded in YouTube already. So you can actually go to my YouTube. You can go to follow my YouTube channel or my Facebook page. Actually, I have a lot of finance tips, how to plan your finance, how to use your cash to do investment or what. So you can actually go to my YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube channel link.
Yeah, I've pinned it up there. You can just go to, actually you can go to YouTube and search Jason Ching. But most of your content is in Chinese, ma.
Yeah, in Chinese, yes.
Most of it is Chinese, but so unfortunately for the English speaker, but if you are if you are a Chinese speaker, then you can watch his content. I just realized you have about 200 video.
Yeah, every week I will upload one video. Every week.
Oh, every week lah. So
Stop
wow.
lah. Stop lah.
So which is I think very amazing that you are doing this to actually provide this kind of finance knowledge to all the people out here. So I would suggest that all of you to actually go follow his page lah. And also this is his Facebook page. Facebook page is Pit Mortgage Advisory, Pitch Mortgage Advisory. So let me just pin it up here. You guys can go follow him. Okay, right here, this one. Okay, let me pin it on my Facebook so that you guys can just do it. Before we end, any more questions that you guys would like to ask? Okay, would like to ask him. So, okay, thank you again for coming to share all this knowledge with us. And for those of you who are watching, if you have any client who needs any like loan or refinancing advice, if today after this discussion you would like to learn a bit more about this, I have a few more questions. I think you can go PM and talk to doctor. Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some very lag.
Yeah, your line very lag.
Not
Last time,
sure
also, last time I live with you also like this, I think. Your
Yeah,
line also
what happened?
you know?
Our 磁场不一样。No, this time I think it's my laptop issue. My laptop is not charging, so okay. Henry is a prank. So okay, like for guys, if you learn something today, okay, please give Jason a 5 lah. Please give Jason a 5, a high five, so that he can feel the love lah. Like I mean, refinancing don't take it as a very taboo topic. You know, a lot of people like for Jason, the people around you, do they take it as a taboo topic that they don't talk about and then they just avoid talking about? Is
What
there
is
any
topic? What is taboo topic?
BG.
PG. No lah, because still have some customer they say refinance is only for those bolui no money only need to do one. But they actually not understand refinance actually can make you more wealthy. Yes, you know how to use the money, leverage on other people money. Actually, this is one of the method one of the strategy how to use refinance to make you more wealthy. Really
Yes,
one.
like what Robert Kiyosaki always says, like today you can use other people time or other people money, right? Like a lot of people just think about one layer. Okay, when we talk about things, we want to drill deeper. A lot of people when they do one layer means what? When they buy property, they leverage on other people money, right? They pay 10% down payment. Probably some property they give you some special package that you don't need to pay down payment, right? Then they take the 90% loan and that's it. They think about that only. They never talk about using property as a way for you to refinance and take out something as a vehicle to prepare for future like possible investment. So if you really understand this part, right, then maybe you can do a lot better in terms of like what Jason did, take out some money and go buy stock. And by the way, you're not using your own money; it's other people's money to do that. Right. So yes, when you face people, of course, when you talk about this topic with your client, they're gonna shoot you with this one. I buy property, I want to clear off as soon as I can. You ask me go refinance for what? Right. But
this idea, I sell them this idea, maybe for standby, for investment purpose. Yeah, so I sell them this idea. Normally they will agree. Some of my customers, they already pay off the loan one now. I teach him how to use the money refinance. Then they buy my idea. They actually use them their property to refinance with the bank. Then they take the money. Then they go to do investment.
Two different kind of
Or
investment.
else I will also tell them like this. You refinance, then you take that partial of the money to buy insurance, cover this loan. We call it MRTA or MLTA, mortgage insurance, to cover this loan. Then you wait until you die. Okay? You use the refinance money to pay the installments slowly until one day we
Recon.
we gone ready. Then let insurance company settle the whole loan. Then we enjoy the cash. If you didn't do this step, then your next generation will help you enjoy this cash. Even though your property already appreciate a lot, then in paper you see, wow, I already earned 500,000, but you didn't sell. That is not your money. That is your son or your daughter money.
Hey, but actually, that's very true. Now we still have some time. Why not? Can you go a bit deeper on that topic? Like using the insurance to cover the loan part.
Using insurance cover the loan part, actually have we have two type of insurance. One is called MRTA, reducing term assurance. Another one is called MLTA, level term assurance. So reducing term assurance is you pay one time payment only, one off. You pay, maybe you borrow 500,000, you pay 50,000. Then you no need to worry about these 30 years. You maybe you pass away or you disabled, then cannot pay the loan. Bank will insurance company help you pay off the loan. Another one is level term assurance. That one is actually is life insurance. So that one come with cash value. We no need to pay one lump sum. Maybe pay 1 year 5,000 or 4,000 monthly yearly premium. Pay. Then at the same time, insurance company will help you accumulate that premium you already paid. Until you pay off the loan, you no need this insurance already. They will return you some cash value. Sometimes the cash value is even more than what you pay. Maybe you pay 100,000, they pay you back 120,000. This is MLTA lah, level term assurance lah.
Right. A lot of agents actually don't understand that part. And one more myth. Now we are here. Like when you take loan, is it necessary, like compulsory must take MRTA?
Okay. Bank negara don't have this kind of rule say that you must compulsorily take MRTA. No. You no need to take one. But bank will encourage you to take. How they encourage you to take? They will slightly offer you a better interest rate. If you take MRTA, you will enjoy maybe minus 0.1 or 0.2% interest rate, better offer. At 3.1, they give you 2.9. If you don't buy MRTA with them, maybe they will charge you based on 3.1 or 3.0. Only the interest rate may different.
So but there's no law saying that they must buy lah.
No law one.
So it's actually up to the buyer to choose whether they want to go for MR or MLTA lah. Up to them lah.
Yes.
Right. So actually, if you need any advice on that part as well, you can talk to Jason. He's also expert in that field as well lah. In this two, like loan and also MRTA, MLTA. He's doing like both of this for the client. It's like 一条龙服务 one dragon service. Help your clients settle all these things, because all these things they need one, like reason why he needs, because like if you owe the bank some money, right, touch wood, anything happen to you, somebody has to pay that, right? Either your family or the insurance company to do that law. So which is why the bank would want encourage you to take an RTA by giving you lower interest, is because they also understand the risk.
I will also encourage customer to take insurance one, because why? If we don't have enough of coverage, our family have to bear the risk. If we buy insurance, insurance have to bear the risk. So why we want to transfer the risk to our family member, especially our spouse or maybe our children? Then we transfer the risk to insurance company. They are so big. Then we give them some money only, man. They settle our problem. Then we use money to settle problem.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I
That's true.
have customer to buy one.
Right. So something for you guys to think about lah. Whenever like your client want to do like refinancing, because a lot of people may be thinking, I already like worked so hard to pay off my loan, and now you ask me to do refinancing. Now that was the idea lah. If you miss that thing, you can rewatch the whole thing today. Okay, you can rewatch the whole thing lah. Okay, I think it's about time for us to say goodbye. Before we go, like guys, I need your help. Do one thing for me. In the comment section, please write down one idea that you learned today. Just one. Please just write one idea. Take 30 seconds. Record the past 1 hour what you have learned. Like the one idea that you learned, write it in the comment section. I want to know. I want to know what resonates with you the most. I want to know like which topic that you find the most interesting and which things that you find the most interesting. So the next time I can get Jason up to talk about the topic again. Jason, you want to come and talk again?
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I will come on. I like to share one.
Hey, Michael is here. Hi, Michael.
Michael Jiao.
Michael Jiao.
Hi, Michael.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Alistair, Brenda, Michael Chua, hello, Henry, Angeline, right? Jeanette, Rajan, okay, Sammy as well. So thank you guys for coming today, and don't forget to like and follow our page, right? So for those of you who first time seeing me, my name is Adrian Seau. I am a team leader of one of property agency, and I lead over 250 agents now in my team. And my specialty is to help struggling property agent to break through using systematic internet marketing strategy and make six-figure income. Okay, so if you want to learn more about like internet marketing, like for property agents specifically, you can like and follow my page. Go to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well. You can go to YouTube, search Adrian Seau, and then you can find me and follow me, subscribe to me, and then I'll share more about about marketing, about sales, about like how to follow up with customer and stuff like this. Okay, so if you want to know more about finance knowledge, be sure to subscribe to Jason's page. Let me just pin it up here. Like this is his Facebook page. He do a lot of live as well, and his YouTube has a lot of video. He actually is quite disciplined. Every week one video. Right now, I got 200 video for you to watch already. It's like a free finance class for you, you know. Like probably you don't learn that in school as well. I don't think. Right? Okay. So a few things that what the audience here learn is that refinance and get ready cash for future like product. Great. Brenda heard about loan restructure. Okay, quite interesting topic. Henry learned about if you don't spend the money, it's not your money. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. the part that you talk about the property appreciate already that you don't spend is not your money, right? And talk about refinance and invest in share. Yeah, that's actually a very good idea. And who else? Okay, and then Michael talk about MRTA and also MLTA, right? Okay, so thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to subscribe to us. So before we go, any last advice that you want to give to the audience, Jason?
Last advice. Okay. If you want to take loan from bank, there is sure you have a way to take loan one. Don't worry about your document or your occupation. Sure have method, have the way one. You need to learn and prepare only. Then if you want to refinance, you want to cash out money, you help me to translate 不要以为你自己没有那个能力，其实你是可以的。所以这个 refinance 的游戏不是只是给那些有钱人或者老板You help me to translate.
Okay. So what Jason is saying is that you don't doubt that you don't have the capability. Okay. Because you never try, you never know, and you don't only think that refinancing is only for the big bosses who are rich and a lot of cash flow. No, you probably can do that too. It's just that maybe you don't know how to do it, and you don't know that your document is ready or not. And then whatever Jason said earlier is actually true. You know, a lot of time we are not bank. We always judge our own document. Like, can we do that? Can we do that? No. I think when there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to get that loan, you need advice. So talk to Jason. He can help you with that.
Okay.
And by the way, today's session is in English. Right? And Jason don't usually speak English one. Yeah. So give him a lot of love. I want to I really want to thank him because I told him I want to build my English live video so that can you talk English? He said sure, let's do it. And this is like the first time he do English live video. So if you think he did really good, give him a 5. I really want to see a lot of 5 and give him a lot of love lah. For those of you who have joined us so far, and really thank you, Jason, for taking up the challenge and actually do an English live video with me and go crazy. Then yesterday I did a Malay live video. I was so like I can't speak that fluent for me, right? Because I was not used to it lah. So thank you for doing that again. So yes, I'll probably get him up and share more things with all of you in the future. Okay,
Sure.
a lot of people say fine. Michael Cole, Angeline, Olister, Michael, like HK, there's 3 Michael here today. Michael Zhao, Michael Cole, Michael Chua.
Hello,
Thank
Michael. Oh, Michael.
Thank you all the Michaels. Okay, so see you guys in next live video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.